What's up guys, my name is Blake Moore, welcome to More Finance, and today we're going to be talking about some Doordash news that has recently come out about them. So if you guys enjoy these types of videos where I break down the recent news articles that have come out about Doordash, let me know down in the comments because I think it's just good for all of us to stay up to date on what's going on with the company that we all deliver for. So make sure if you enjoy this video, you hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content and if you want to help me donate 10 cents to the National Breast Cancer Foundation, because for every subscriber I get for the month of October, I'm donating 10 cents to that foundation. And with that said, let's get right into these news articles. So the first one we have is this one from the San Francisco Chronicle with the title, "Delivery companies like Doordash have to disclose all prices, fees under new law." It starts off by saying third-party delivery companies like Doordash and Grubhub will soon have to be more transparent with how much they charge customers and restaurants in California. Now, I don't like how it says California there because I'm hoping this rolls out nationwide and even worldwide, because I think this will definitely benefit all of us. If it just stays in California, then it's not going to do much for us. But anyways, let's keep going. It also says they have to give delivery drivers tips in full, which kind of implies that they haven't been doing that before. You know what I mean? Like, why would they put that if they've already been doing that? So it makes me think that Doordash is probably maybe still stealing tips. I don't know that 100% certain, but it's just weird that they would add that line right there. Anyway, it goes on to say Governor Gavin Newsom signed AB 286 into law on Tuesday. The bill, which takes effect on January 1st, requires delivery companies to disclose an itemized cost breakdown of every transaction to restaurants and their customers. It also bans these companies from charging customers more than the prices restaurants list on the apps. So I think that could definitely be a good thing, because I know when you go to order from Doordash, the price is always more than if you were to just go into the restaurant. And so I'm honestly wondering if Doordash was pocketing the difference, or if that was supposed to go to the restaurant, or what that was about. But I like that the restaurant is going to have more control over what the prices of items are on the Doordash platform. I think that'll just benefit everyone. It then says, before, restaurants were reportedly losing money on orders because of hidden fees charged by the companies. Assemblywoman Lorena Gonzalez, who introduced the bill, said in a press release, "The goal is to ensure restaurants are the ones controlling the prices of food sold on the apps, not the delivery platforms." Then it goes on to say, the new law also provides more protection for delivery drivers. So this is where we get into the good stuff, the stuff that's actually going to benefit us. It says the full amount of tips for That's actually funny. I can't believe there's a typo in the San Francisco Chronicle. It literally says the full amount of tips for. Anyway, the full amount of tips for delivery orders must go to the person making the delivery, and tips on pickup orders must go to the food facility. So again, kind of implying that we weren't getting the full tip before this, which is kind of sketchy, honestly. I don't like hearing that. But anyway, it goes on to say Doordash, for example, says 100% of tips go to the drivers, but last year the San Francisco company agreed to pay a $2.5 million settlement following a lawsuit alleging the company misled customers that tips were going directly to drivers. So apparently just last year, there was another lawsuit saying that they were stealing tips. So more shady stuff happening with Doordash. Not liking what I'm hearing, but hopefully with this new law in place, they'll be kept under control, they'll be kept in check. We won't have as much sketchiness, because this law goes into effect January 1st, it says. It then goes on to say gig companies have profited during the pandemic by keeping consumers and restaurants in the dark about the true cost of their services, Gonzalez said. Now small restaurants and their customers will know what they're being charged up front and get to see exactly how much is actually benefiting the restaurant. That's actually pretty cool. If you knew like how much the restaurant was making from your order and not Doordash, I think that would be a cool little feature to add. It then says, in a statement, Doordash defended their practices. They said the platform already provides transparency to drivers, customers, and restaurants. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. They really tried to defend that? Oh, that's so funny. Where's the transparency? I mean, I don't really care too much. I don't get worked up about the whole tip transparency thing because there's nothing I can do about it, and it just is what it is. You know, there's hidden tips in some orders, and you know what? You deal with it. But like, it would be nice to see more things in the Doordash app, like why you're getting paid the base pay you're getting paid. Like they could break it down. Like I think Grubhub or maybe Postmates used to do this, but it had like the base pay and then it said you got paid this amount of money on top of it because you drove this many miles, and this is how much you got for the surge pay, and also this is how much the customer tipped you, and like all that stuff. It literally broke down exactly why you got paid the amount you did. So I think if DoorDash did something like that, that would be amazing. And if they didn't hide tips, that would be really cool too. So hopefully with all this putting more restrictions on what DoorDash can actually do and helping the restaurants out, it'll dip over into the delivery drivers and it'll actually help them provide more transparency on our part. And maybe if someone catches wind that they don't provide the entire payout for certain orders when we accept it, if someone in the government or something catches wind of that, maybe they will finally make a law saying you have to show the full amount your independent contractors are getting paid. Because it really doesn't make a lot of sense if you think about it. Like if you hire someone as an independent contractor to like, I don't know, build you a house. There's like independent contractors who build houses or like mow lawns or all sorts of stuff. And you were to like give them a contract and it's like, you're gonna make this amount of money, but then they actually get paid a different amount of money. Like it's just weird how DoorDash does it. And I feel like if someone in the government caught wind of this, they would definitely try and make a law saying that that's not okay. So I don't know. I'm hoping it dips into helping Dashers more, and it looks like they were already stealing tips from us. So hopefully it helps with that as well. Anyways, we got two more quick articles to get into, so I'm just going to go ahead and go into those right now. The next one is from Fox Business. It's titled DoorDash Introduces Search Page Ads for Restaurants. So basically what this article is saying is that restaurants can now pay to run ads on the DoorDash platform and also pay to have their restaurant kind of like pop up on the homepage and also pop up higher in the search results and different stuff like that. And so unfortunately, this might mean that like fast food places and I don't know, like just these big companies like McDonald's, Wendy's, like huge companies that have the money to actually pay for this, we might be seeing more of those orders. I wish they would have a way to make it to where like restaurants would get the priority, like high-end restaurants would be listed above so that more people would be inclined to order from that, which would hopefully translate into higher tips for us. But it looks like it might go the opposite direction. We might be seeing more and more fast food orders because these small restaurants who might have really high quality food probably don't have as much money as McDonald's. Let's just put it like that. I would assume McDonald's has more money than like even, I don't know, Sizzler. That's not that high end of a restaurant, but like I'm talking about like restaurants like that. So the next and last article we're getting into is this one from the Dallas Morning News titled Southwest Airlines Gives Flight Attendants and Pilots DoorDash memberships to help with meal issues. So basically what this article is going over is that anyone who works for a certain airline, like a flight attendant or a pilot, will get a free 6 months worth of free delivery. So that might help increase orders across the nation. Honestly, if every single flight attendant and pilot is getting free delivery from DoorDash, then people are probably going to start ordering it even more. So I actually just looked it up and it says that there are 16,000 flight attendants that work for Southwest, and that's not including pilots, and that's just one airline. So if all the airlines are doing this, that could be like hundreds of thousands of flight attendants, hundreds of thousands of new customers. And so if you live by an airport or just in the same area as an airport where the flight attendants might be staying in hotels and whatnot, I don't know exactly how it works, but you could definitely see an influx of orders with this new thing that Southwest Airlines is rolling out. So guys, there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And again, make sure you comment down below because I really enjoy doing these videos. It helps me keep up with what's going on in the DoorDash community. And I think it's beneficial if everyone out there knows kind of what's going on. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure you go check out my other channel, More Finance Reacts. I react to all sorts of stuff over there. So go check out a couple of videos. Let me know what you think. And as you guys know, you're the best subscribers in the entire world. And I'll see you guys next time.